And welcome to testing them. And welcome to Royal Stadium for Broome Centurion football tonight, coming to you live here on Cox Sports Broadcasting. And we have got a good matchup. This is a non-conference game. This has been, in the past, this has always been a conference game, but it is a non-conference game as the Union County Yellow Jackets have moved to a different conference now. And they're still going to play with the Centurions, and we have got all the action to you coming tonight from Union County, from Broome, South Carolina. So we are trying to get everything ready. We have got a pre-game presentation that will be coming up in just a minute that we want to try to get to before the actual play starts, and that will be that Coach Lynn Fleming is going to be coaching in the Shrine Bowl this year, and we want to be able to go down as they present him with his Shrine Bowl blazer. And again, Shrine Bowl will be right here in Spartanburg right before Christmas. I want to encourage you to come out and to be able to watch the game, the Shrine Bowl game, as Coach Fleming will be one of the coaches representing the state of South Carolina. That is a huge honor for him and for Broome High School too. I know I had the opportunity of coaching one time in the North-South All-Star game in basketball, and that was a tremendous honor that I felt there, though. But we're going to keep it. Let's see right here. I believe Coach Fleming may be going up to the locker room right now. So we're going to go quickly. Let's see if he's staying down right now to the presentation on the field, or I think he's going up to talk with the team right now. So we're going to go very quickly and catch a little bit of the pregame show, coach's show, and we'll be back in just a second here to hear from Coach Fleming about the ball game tonight. And welcome to the Broome Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Dick Cox, joined by head football coach Lynn Fleming. Well, Coach, last Friday night's ball game was good to see the Spartanburg Vikings come over. Probably the first time 30-something, 40-something years they've been over those. So that was a positive thing for both communities, getting to see these two teams get together and play.
Yeah, it was. It's something that, like you said, haven't been done in a long time. It's just something we wanted to kind of get back started. And we started at Thursday night with a JV football game, and then obviously played the varsity game on Friday. So we're looking forward to continuing that, and rotating years, and going to their place next year.
Anybody that knows anything about football knows that the Spartanburg 0-2 record was very deceiving with the two opponents they played. This is a team that was preseason pick, possibly be playing for the upper state championship. So that record was nowhere near accurate though. But they've got a very good, talented football team.
They do, and across the board, and both sides of the ball. They're good, and they've played teams that have really made them better as well. So they're having to play at a high level right now. They're going to play another tough opponent this week. They're going to be in the mix at the end of the year. For the region championship, and like I said, I see them, carrying themselves throughout the playoffs.
Talk a little bit about, you were in a situation where you knew you'd be a little bit shorthanded going into the game last week, though, and probably the odds were really against you, though. But just talk about how you prepared for that game last week.
You work through it like injuries. We didn't have a lot of guys were out. It wasn't a bunch in certain positions. It was just one, two receiver group, one line group in the backfield, and so we felt like this is the situation that we could possibly be in. later up down the road, whether it be maybe in the region, whether it be in the playoffs, where we might be missing somebody, and we're gonna need somebody to play. And we felt this was a great opportunity to do that. We had a chance to find out our guys that wanted to compete. We had a chance of getting some guys reps that weren't necessarily going to get those reps on a normal Friday night. So, we got a lot out of playing Friday. We got to find out, what our guys were all about, and how hard our guys were going to play, and who was going to play hard. And like I said, we got a lot out of Friday, and we found out a lot about some of our guys.
I know last week one of the big concerns you had going into the game was that you couldn't afford to give up a big play. Spartanburg had a lot. They've got big play players, and they had a punt return by a guy that I know that said when he was a receiver you had to keep an eye on, but good athlete. They had good players, and again, I think they really did hurt because you were able to play some solid defense, but the big play did hurt you last week.
Yeah, it did. And that's something that we just we're going to learn from. We have a chance for our guys to watch a little bit on film, and then we're going to tuck it away, and we're going to move on to you.
So, situation 2, like at halftime, you were down 28, and in a game like that, I know as a coach, how I looked at it sometimes was that the chances of maybe it's not like, well, hey, we're going to cut it to 21 at the end of the third quarter and do like that. No, but you kind of look at it from a coaching standpoint. We're going to work at some things to try to help us get better the rest of the season. Is that the approach that y'all took?
Well, it's an approach you take all year. We just want to play one snap at a time. And our goal coming out the second half was we want to try to win the second half. We want to be better than we were the first half. And I thought our guys did a good job of doing that and coming out and playing hard and giving us everything that they had out there in the field, which is we couldn't be more proud of how they came out and played. So again, our theme was kind of one snap at a time, and that's what we did, and that's what we continue to do.
All right, let's talk for just a minute too before we get into Union County about your 2 players of the game. Young man that played quarterback and made the start there. I thought did an admirable job out there playing though, but 15-year-old being put in a situation like that, it's kind of a tough situation, but I thought he made the best of his opportunity.
Well, it's a tough ask to ever put somebody in a situation like that, but we felt confident and comfortable embracing. We know what kind of competitor he is, and he's just going to compete. He's going to give you everything he's got, and we knew that. And if not, we wouldn't put him in that situation. So he came out and just battled his guts out. Gave us a chance every time the ball was out his hand.
And on the other side of the ball, I think that Troy did a good job there. I believe, ended up with 7 tackles, second on the team in tackles. Talk a little bit about him.
He was. George, he's a guy that's new to us this year, and he just continued. We kind of spent some of the summer trying to figure out where exactly he was going to play, and he's kind of settled into a position, and he just continues to get better. He's still learning. He's still new to the system, new to the program. He's continuing to learn and continue to grow and get better at that. Hopefully he'll help us in other ways.
All right. Well, let's get on and talk a little bit about Union County. Union County was a team that when they actually came over and played in the Jamboree Saturday morning, maybe they're not a Saturday morning group. They look like they were really in disarray. But they look like now maybe that they've settled down a bit. They've had some tough games. It looks like they're scoring a lot of points, but they're also giving up a lot of points too.
I think they kind of figured what they're good at, especially offensively. They're good at running the football. They run the counter well. They do a good job of mixing the H-back or H-back with the player, and they run to him, run away from him. They make it a whole lot of tendency with them. So they want to run the football. And they want to set you up and throw the ball to you. They got 4 receivers that are pretty good. You got H-back tight end in there. got number 6, who's a good player. You know, they got a couple of guys, a couple of weapons that can make plays. So, but their biggest thing is they love football. You know, they want to count the ball, and they've done a good job of doing that the last couple of weeks.
I don't care what year it is, you can always count on Union County to have a very big athletic football team. Nothing's changed, has it?
No, it hasn't. It's going to be the same process.
So, okay, getting into a little bit about this week's practice. How has practice gone? You had a pretty good week of practice. I know you probably play 2 of the toughest teams you've had on your schedule here the first 3 weeks. And you're starting to get back to maybe playing people on your own size. So that's got to be a good deal too. You've had 2 big hurdles already.
You know, it is. You know, we feel, you know, we have everybody back this week ready to go. We had Labor Day practice, which is always, you know, always fun. You know, but we had a really good practice Monday. Come out Tuesday, you know, a little bit sluggish after that day back to school, but you know, had a great practice today. So, you know, hopefully we can finish out the week. Stay focused on our practice and be ready to play on Friday. Which I think all guys do.
Okay, what do you see as being the big keys on offense and defense and special teams for this game?
The biggest thing defense we have to stop the run. Running back, they got a couple of guys who do a good job. We have to stop them. So we have to make a tackle when we have opportunities to score. We can't give up the play action to pass over time. Offensively, we just need to make big plays. We need to use our running backs to throw the ball. We need to have big plays. Special teams wise, we just need to be solid. We get special teams. You know, we just need to be solid there and not make any mistakes and end up in big plays. So, you know, I think
Noah, who got settling into the punting role, he had a good game. I thought punting ball. He got me tickled last time we met. He said, I hope I get a bad snap sometimes so I can run. But he's wanting to run it on 4th down sometimes.
Or he wants to fake it every.
And we're going to cut the pregame show a little bit short tonight because we have a very special presentation coming up here in just a minute that the Centurion fans are going to come down through the stands first in their traditional pregame ritual here of coming down through the bleachers. Centurions in a good-looking uniform, and you know me, I love good-looking uniforms tonight. The Centurions are with the Vegas gold pants. Vegas gold means rich. With the royal blue jerseys, with Vegas gold numerals, Vegas gold helmets. So the players are heading to the tunnel. The captains are getting ready to go to the center of the field, and we will have all the pregame pageantry here for you tonight. But we felt like I wanted to get back and cut the coaches show a little bit short tonight because, again, there's going to be a special presentation for Coach Lynn Fleming. That Coach Fleming has been selected to be one of the assistant coaches in the Shrine Bowl this year. And I know personally, being a coach, that is a tremendous honor that coaches really to be recognized by your peers and be selected to represent the state of South Carolina in the Shrine Bowl, but they're going to present him with his Shrine Bowl Blazers tonight. But before they do that, we've got the Centurion captains down on the side of the field right now. And the captains tonight for Broome are number 22, the Assassin. That is none other than Noah Quinn. Number 55 for the Centurions tonight is Jackson Fowler, one of their offensive linemen. Number 4, also for the Centurions, is Marquise Morgan. And number 50, trying to see the other number on there, as the other it looks like number 52 for the Centurions. That would be Aubrey Hemphill. So again, the captains are at the middle of the field tonight, exchanging pleasantries, and they are probably talking about, we'll see you at Pizza Inn after the ball game. go to Pizza Inn. We're there every Wednesday for the Coach's Corner show. But we are just about ready here to get this kickoff tonight and get this party started between the Union County Yellow Jackets and the Broome Centurions. Union County comes in here tonight wearing the black helmets with white jerseys with the yellow numbers outlined in black and wearing the black pants. And again, the Centurions are in that uniform. I love the Vegas gold and blue. Those are some of my favorite uniform colors there. So referees explaining all the options right now and getting ready to toss the coin. It looks like Broome won the toss, and I believe they may be going on defense first. Let's see who's going to kick off first. I'm hoping that our sound is coming through okay, that I'll have to get official word from the truck that our sound is okay and not distorted. We had some problems with that. And here's our special presentation that we wanted to get tonight. And I'm going to turn the mics up where you can hear the PA system.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to midfield for a very special presentation. Since 1937, the absolute best high school players from North and South Carolina have gone head-to-head in December at the annual Shrine Bowl Football Classic. This year, the nation's premier high school all-star game will be played on Saturday, December 17th at Spartanburg High School in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. The 86 contest should be one of the best ever. The Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas is played to bring awareness and help raise funds for Shriners Children's healthcare system, including our own Greenville, South Carolina hospital, and for statewide. Shriners Children's is a healthcare system that is dedicated to improving the lives of children by providing specialty pediatric care, innovative research, and outstanding teaching programs. Children up to the age of 18 with orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal cord injuries, cleft lip and palate are eligible for admission and to receive all care in a family-centered environment regardless of the patient's ability to pay. Earlier this year, our very own Coach Fleming was selected as an assistant coach for the South Carolina team. He joins a very elite group of coaches to ever hold this honor. On the field are members of the Shrine Bowl who represent the more than 16,000 Carolina Shriners in support of the Shrine Bowl charity. Scott Banta will now present Coach Fleming with his Shrine Bowl blazer, symbolizing his selection as the Shrine Bowl assistant football coach and his role in serving the Shriners Children's charity. As you all know, this also symbolizes that Coach Fleming is one of the very best high school coaches in the state of South Carolina. Please stand and let's welcome the Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas to Broome High School and congratulate Coach Fleming on his selection.
And again, tremendous honor for Coach Lynn Fleming. I could have told him he's a man of faith, a man of high integrity, and a great selection, not only a great coach, but also a great role model, as is all the members of this Broome High School coaching staff. I would love, if I had a child that could play football, for them to have played with this group of guys. If they teach them more about life than you can imagine. And again, being a former coach, I had the opportunity to be coaching the North-South All-Star basketball game, and that's one of my prized treasures that I have, the ring and the patch and the memories of that, though. So congratulations to Coach Fleming, and awarded the opportunity to do that. That is a big honor. All righty, we are ready to get this party started tonight. The Centurions have taken the field, starting for Broome, and this is the Faces of Total Victory starting lineups. On defense, at the right corner is Marquise Morgan. On the other corner is Preston Thrift, number 6. The ends are Cam Scruggs, who was one of our honorees for a player of the week. Lance Fowler at defensive tackle. Mikey Withrow is also number 74 tackle, and Bryson Arrowwood at the other defensive end. Your linebackers are Garrett Sontag. In the middle is Jalen McGill, and Noah Quinn on the outside linebacker on the other side. Your safeties are another player of the week that was our quarterback last week who has gone back to defense, Grayson Bradley, and Amaje Martin is the other safety. So we are ready to get this game started tonight. The Centurions will kick off, and the magician, Mason Dixon, number 20, will line up to give it a wallop to get this game underway here tonight. Two players deep at their own 5-yard line for Union County. And you can see our view from the end zone now. The ball will be kicked towards you, but let's go down for the kickoff now. See what Mason decides to do with the ball. And here we go. We are underway now. It's going to be an onside kick, and it's going to be on the ground. And Union County is going to recover it. Broome reached into his bag of tricks right here off the opening kickoff. And the Centurions will be on defense first. So our defensive series begins now. Union County will come with one back in the backfield, 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. And the ball's going to be given off up to about the midfield stripe. And our defensive series are brought to you by Jeff Johnson from Fraser Roofing. Michael Withrow on the first tackle, so it's a gain and about 3 on the play. Second down, 7 yards to go. Just underway on a beautiful night. Almost fall-like tonight. Looking to throw. Ball's going to be thrown, and it's going to be caught over the midfield stripe down to about the 43-yard line, and it looks like it's going to be enough for our first pizza in. So they move the chains and keep this drive alive for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets have been explosive at times on offense this year, but they have also given up a lot of points. So this could be a very high-scoring affair tonight with a lot of things going on. All right, out of the gun right now is our quarterback, one back in the backfield. He gives it to his running back, and he's going to rumble down to about the 38-yard line on the play. Noah Quinn with his first probably of many tackles you're going to hear tonight. Noah is the leading tackler on the team. Last year was one of the leading tacklers in the nation before having a season-ending shoulder injury in which he missed the last 3 games. So that's a gain of about 3 on first down. Again, out of the shotgun with 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 receiver up top. Ball's going to be handed off to the running back, and he is going to be drugged down at about the 38-yard line for no gain. And on the tackle then was big number 72 for the Centurions, Lance Fowler, with a nice tackle. Lance is a junior defensive tackle, so it's 3rd down. And the line to make is down around the 33-yard line. Possession down now. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 up top, 1 back in the backfield. Out of the shotgun now, dropping back to pass is the quarterback. He's looking, going to fire one up the field, and it goes way over the head of his intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and the punt team checks in for the Union Yellow Jackets. This punt, 4th down punt, is brought to you by Coyle's Lawn Care and Services. Again, come see them if you're getting your yard ready for fall. They've got mulch. They've got anything you need, though. So our first punt of the game coming up right now. Out of the fat man formation, Centurions have 1 player deep and 1 about halfway. And wow. Referee, oh, God, it took him forever to throw that flag. They're going to call a flag on that. The penalty, number 16, was the kicker. That is Ben Black, who is a quarterback. That's not a good call. That is a... They're going to bring this one back, and it may be enough to give Union County the first down. Let's see how it will be on the measurement. That's probably running into the kicker. And the official waited about 5 minutes before he threw the flag. So, again, that was not a good call. Yeah, they bumped into him, but he did a heck of a lot of acting on that too. Really, they call it a personal foul, roughing the kicker, which, wow. That's one of those penalties you hate to see when your defense has done the job to get you off the field, and then the special teams have a miscue like that. So Union County goes back on the offense. The Centurions go back on defense. New set of downs now for Union County. Black in the shotgun with 2 receivers up top. High snap. Gives it late to his running back, and he's going to be tackled at about the 20-yard line. Again, the timing was way off that play as he climbed the ladder. Did not get a clean handoff to his running back. And his running back looks like number 31, if I can see the number correctly on that. There is not a number 31. Maybe it's 21. So that is Jenkins. And we've got another penalty by the Centurions right now. Centurions look like they're offsides. Yes, they are. So the penalty bug is really helping Union County with this drive right here. It's going to be a 5-yard mark off for encroachment. They were offsides.
After the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 3.
Second down, 3 yards to go for Union County. 2 receivers up top, 1 back in the backfield. Black looks over, changing the play at the line now, tells his lineman he's checking off to a different play. And he gives it to his running back, who squirts up the middle, and he's going down all the way down to the 1-yard line. So they checked off to a different play. And it's a pizza in 1st and 10.
Now make it 1st and goal, the 1-yard line.
1st and goal. Kind of a tight formation right now, still out of the gun with 1 back in the backfield. Ball's given to the running back, and he is in the house, touchdown. So Union County is on the board first. And the PAT will come up shortly. Again, I received information from the truck, having trouble reading the numerals. I'm having trouble reading them from the press box also. You can, those yellow uniform numbers on white jerseys, you cannot see very well. So the PAT coming up. And the PAT is up and good. Our PATs are brought by Ray's Recycling, LLC, our PAT sponsor. And so now, looking at our scoreboard, the Kleeper Construction scoreboard reads Union County 7, and the Broome Centurions will be taking the kickoff coming up. While we've got this opportunity, we want to thank our sponsors. Starting with Pizza Inn with Kleeper Construction, by the Broome Athletic Booster Club, Memories Entertainment, LLC, by Spartan Waste, and also by Jeff Johnson, Frazier Roofing, Coils Lawn Care Service, Larry's Trophies, Wayback Burgers, the Castler and Jerry Hughes Scholarship Fund, Browns Chapel Baptist Church, Stewart Paint Service, LLC, Concoctions, and Faces of Total Victory. Let's go down now, and the kickoff is going to be a long driving kick. It's going to be fielded and up the field looking for room to run with a hole and with speed out to about the 40-yard line. And that's where the Centurions will start their first offensive possession. Our kickoffs are brought to you by Larry's Trophies. Go by and see Terry Hall, and he can take care of all your trophies and award needs.
The Centurions will start their possession 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And quickly, number 3 with the ball for the Centurions. That is a quarterback, Kamaje Brackett Brannon. Missed last week's game, but good to have him back taking snaps right now.
Make it 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line.
Second down, 1 yard to go. Looking to run with the ball again, the quarterback, and he's going to get across the midfield stripe. Should have enough for the first down. Wanted to throw the ball as Brackett Brannon was looking for a receiver, couldn't find anybody open. And it is a pizza in 1st and 10 for the Centurions.
That'll make it 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trying to see if we can get our focus any better. Right now, Centurions on offense with the in-tight camera. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver. He's still looking. He's running the ball, going to tuck it, get what he can, and is going to be slung down for about a 2-yard loss on the play. Brackett Brannon on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd down. A loss of 2, 2nd down, and about 12. J. Mack in the backfield with him this week. Gives the ball to his running back looking for daylight. He's going to get it across the midfield stripe and over into Union County territory and get back the 2 yards that he lost. So it's going to bring up 3rd down 9. The line to get our Stewart Painting Service LLC line to get. Dropping back to pass is Brackett. He's going to be hit from the blind side. Fumbles the ball. It's on the ground. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone, and big Stephen Odell makes the tackle at the 20-yard line. But Brackett Brannon did not see the blindside rush coming, got hit hard. And again, great effort then by the big offensive tackle for the Centurions, who runs down the speedy little back. And Union County is in business again, leading 7-0 already. First and 10 at the Broome 21-yard line. This game has not started the way the Centurions had hoped it would. Union County with the ball with a 7-0 lead, looking to throw the ball, fires it in the middle. He's got a man open, and it's knocked away then. Great recovery. And I believe that was by number 5 for the Centurions. That was Grayson Bradley, who was the offensive player of the week last week. The receiver was open, but he made a diving deflection then. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 yards to go. The ball on the Broome Centurion 21-yard line. Union County comes out with twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, one receiver up top, Black at quarterback. Gives it to his running back, and he's going to grind away and get down to about the 16-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 6 yards to go. We apologize that the Union County numbers are pretty much impossible to read. That yellow number on a white jersey just doesn't show up. Third down handoff goes to the running back. He runs it up the middle. He's going to daylight. He's in the end zone, touchdown, and he slammed the ball down. That should have been a penalty for slamming the ball down after he scored a touchdown. You can't spike the ball. But just like that, Union County has jumped all over the Centurions early.
Number 36, Trenton Moore, to attempt the PAT.
PAT coming up. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So our new score on the Cleeper Construction scoreboard says Union County leads by the score of 14-0. Centurions going to have to regroup fast and get things going right here. They were down 14 at Chesney a couple of weeks ago. While we've got this break in the action, we want to stop and mention one of our sponsors, Brown's Chapel Baptist Church in Packlet. Chip Coleman is the pastor there, and he's also the team chaplain for the Centurions. And they have their traditional Sunday morning service. They also have a youth service on Wednesday night, along with Bible studies and just many things to offer. And you've got the number there where you can call for more information. That is Brown's Chapel Baptist Church. All right, here we go for the kickoff now. Kick is going to be angled down and looking for a hole to get up the field. Trying to use his speed on the return, and he's going to get out to about the 26-yard line. And that's where the Centurions will start this offensive drive. Centurions started the game off pretty good, and it on the first series forced Union County into a punting situation and then roughed the kicker, and then extended a drive with an offside penalty. So they're going to need to get refocused now to get things going again on offense. Three receivers to the bottom of the screen, one up top. The ball's going to be given to the running back. He's looking for daylight. He's going to bounce it outside and gets up across the 30-yard line out to about the 32-yard line for a gain of about 5. And that is the young man they call J-Mac. That he is Jalen McGill, who is a freshman, a true freshman, with a nice gain on first down of about 6 yards. 7, give him 7. It's second down 3. Receivers to both sides. He pitches it this time. J-Mac with the ball. He gets it in open field. He's up the field. He's got one man to beat. Can he beat him? He makes some move, and he's going to drag him down at the 34-yard line. J-Mac on the attack. Just call it the J-Mac attack. And it is a pizza in, 1st and 10. J-Mac rumbles. J-Mac also missed last week's game, but is back healthy this week. He had a huge game with 3 touchdowns and 175 yards against Chesney the week before. So here we go, back to action now. Low snap, ball is going to be given to J-Mac again. He's got daylight. He's going to try to see if he can outrun a defender. He gets down to the 15-yard line. And this is the J-Mac attack right here. Another pizza in, 1st and 10. Centurions have found something on this drive, and it has been their freshman running back. First and 10 at the 15. Centurions on the move. Okay, on the attack right now, running the ball is going to be the quarterback on the keeper. That was just a quarterback sweep by Kamaje Brackett Brannon. Kamaje comes into the game tonight. He's been averaging about 300 yards of total offense a game. It's going to be a gain of a long 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Centurions. Giving the ball to his running back up the middle. He gets down to about the 5-yard line. And that is J-Mac. Check that. That was Crooks on the carry that time. Number 15 was in at running back. That was Darren Crooks, the junior running back. And now J-Mac checks back in the game. So it's a Pete Sin 1st and goal now for the Centurions. Ball on the 5. Giving it this time to J-Mac, gets down to about the 4. Give him 1 on the play. The going was a little bit tougher that time. Here we go. 2nd and goal, just inside the 5. Brennan rolls out, looking to throw. Going to keep it. Now he throws. And pass is incomplete.
Now bring a 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. So on the 3rd down play coming up on the Stewart Paint Service LLC, the line to make is the goal line. It is 3rd and goal from the 5. Let's see what the Centurions dial up right here. Looking for a hole. And he gets down to about the 4. A gain of 1. Will the Centurions go for field goal here? Or will they go for it on 4th down? And it looks like trotting out on the field now is Mason Dixon, the kicker. And we're going to see what happens here. So the Centurions do not score on the play. So Union County is living right now. They turn away the Centurions. And with 1:26 remaining here in 1st quarter action on your Kleeper Construction scoreboard, the Union County Yellow Jackets will go on the offense, leading 14-0. Black in the shotgun, has his running back. Jenkins back there with him, drops back to pass. Here comes the rush. He gets away. He's going to get the pass off, but it's a wobbly pass, and it's not going to make it very far then. That looked like Noah Quinn applying the pressure then. So 2nd down, 10 yards to go. The ball is on the, was recovered then, is on the Union County 13-yard line. Centurions would like to force a punt or a turnover down here. They would and try to get good field position. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver. He's going deep up the field, and it's going to be knocked away then. And I believe that was on the coverage then was number 16. That was Isaiah Brown, who was our offensive player of the week who plays defense too. So third down now. The third down line to get on the Kleeper Paint Service LLC is going to be the 23-yard line, is what Union County is going to need to keep this drive alive. 1:12 remaining in quarter number 1. Three receivers to the top of the screen, one back in the backfield. Here comes the rush right now with the Centurions trying to get in the backfield, forcing, and the pass is going to be complete, but I don't think it's enough. No, they're saying it's incomplete. He didn't come down in bounds. So the Centurions have forced a punt situation. So Ben Black will stay in the game to punt. And let's see. Again, while we've got a break in the action, we want to mention our friends at Browns Chapel Baptist Church. All right, here we go. Back to action now, fourth down. Punting from the 13-yard line is Black. Back at midfield is the deep man for the Centurions, Bradley, the short man. And there's the kick. It's going to hit. And it's going to roll, and it's going to be bouncing and slung down immediately. Almost a bad break then for the Centurions. And the only breaks that Broome has had tonight have been bad breaks so far. Amarje Martin had that ball get away from him, but he was able to recover his own fumble. Broome comes out with three receivers to the top, one to the bottom. Brackett Brannon at quarterback. In the backfield with him is J. Mack. A high snap. He picks it up on the hop. Now he's looking for daylight. He's going to make whatever he can out of the play and gets to the 40 and is going to be hit then, though. But that ball was airmailed over his head again. A loss of close to 10 on the play. The first quarter has been a nightmare so far for the Centurions. They have shot themselves in the foot. We're only a nubs remaining. Ball given this time to the running back, J. Mack. He's trying to turn the corner. He runs into his own man. He breaks the tackle, and he gets up to about the 46-yard line on the play. And we've got Laundry on the field. Let's see what the call is going to be. That was a late flag. There's a lot of finger pointing going on, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Broome Centurions, and again, another mistake. And they're going to mark off 15 against Broome, and it's going to put them third down. Let's see if this is a dead ball penalty. It's going to be third down and halfway to Packlet. The line to make is going to be all the way across the midfield stripe and down at the 43-yard line. The ball is on the Broome 30. They got to make it to the Union County. And they're not going to get this play off before the quarter's over. So the Centurions have got this quarter in the books. It was not a good one. A lot of mental mistakes there. But our score at the end of one quarter is the Broome Centurions trail the Union County Yellow Jackets by the score of 14-0. We'll be back here in just a minute. We'll put up our schedule as the Centurions will be on the road for the next 3 weeks, but we'll be back here in just a second. And welcome back to action. Want to stop and talk about several of our sponsors right now. Our first sponsor in the sponsors spotlight is Way Back Burgers. And Mr. Blackerby, we appreciate him being one of our sponsors with Way Back Burgers this year. They are sponsoring our touchdowns and our offensive scores. And again, they are located out on East Main Street in Duncan and also a location in Greenville. But go by for great burgers, for great shakes. You definitely want to go, that their food is outstanding. And again, we really appreciate everything that Mr. Blackerby does for the Broome athletic program. I see him down there helping in the concession stands, cooking things. And again, we thank him for his dedication to Centurion football. Third down and forever now. Dropping back to pass. Screen pass is set up, and it's set up good. And running up the field and getting all the way, it looked like he may have gotten the first down. Great play call then by the Centurions coaching staff. It was third down, and the Stewart Paint Service line to get was halfway to Packlet, 30-something yards, and they pick up the first down on the screen pass. Nice pass and run then, well set up. New set of downs now. Pete's in first and 10, 3 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. Ball given to McGill. McGill looking to try to turn the corner, and he's going to get forward for a couple of yards on the play. Jalen McGill, the freshman running back. And let's see, they went out of bounds, said he went out of bounds and did not get anything on the play. He's going to take a break for a minute, and Crook checks in the backfield, Darren Crook. Centurions looking for the play on offense now. On the pitch, ball goes to Crook. Crook's going to get some positive yardage down to about the 36-yard line. And so it's third down now for the Centurions. Third down, 7 yards to go. The line to gain on the Stewart Paint Service line to get is down around the 30-yard line. Stewart Paint Service can do your inside or outside, internal or external painting needs. Brackett Browning on the keeper right here, puts some move in open field, and he's going to get down to close to the first down marker on the play. So they're marking it 4th and 1. Let's see what they do right here. 4th down is short. McGill checks back in the ball game. Let's see if the Centurions may use a timeout. We've got plenty of time on the play clock now. Still 17 seconds to go. But J. Mack checks back in the ball game at running back there with Brackett Brannon. Gets his helmet snapped. And they give him the ball. He fumbles the ball. It's bouncing around everywhere, and Union County's got it. And off to the races. Wow. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. I'm trying to get the number on the play then. It's a Centurion player, so Broome again with another bad error. On 4th and inches, fumbled the football, and Union County picked it up in the air, and that was track star Isaiah Brown that saved further disaster. So the second quarter is starting out kind of like the first quarter, not on a good note for the Centurions. Union County with the ball first down on the Broome 35-yard line. Ball handed off to the running back. He's around the other end then, and he's going to get probably good yardage, at least 8 on the play. And that was Crook on the tackle for the Centurions.
Now bring up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
So 2nd down, 1 yard to go. High snap, ball given to the running back. He's up the middle. He's got the 1st down and down to the 19-yard line on the play.
Tackle made by number 10, Dave Thomas, and number 22, Noah Quinn.
Noah Quinn on the tackle.
Now bring up 1st and 10.
It's a new pizza in, 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets, keeping their drive alive. Union County leads 14-0. And has been given the ball in great positions. The ball handed off to the running back, and he's going to churn forward to about the 16-yard line. Union County has recovered 2 Broome fumbles already and been aided by a roughing the kicker penalty that have helped them tremendously tonight, both on offense and defense. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Yellow Jackets on the attack, have multiple receivers to each side, one back in the backfield. Ball's handed to the running back right up the middle. He gets down to about the 15-yard line. He's going to be driven back.
Tackle made by number 14, Cam Scruggs.
And that is Cam Scruggs on the tackle there. Cam Scruggs might be small in stature, but he's got a big heart, and he'll go get you. He won't back down for anybody. So it's 3rd down, and the yard to get is down around the 10-yard line. 3rd down and about 5. Ball handed off to the back in the backfield right here. He squirts free, and he's going to the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. That hurts. And Union County is quickly on the board again. Then the PAT is coming up.
Number 36, Trent Horn, will send the PAT.
Snap and the kick is, you could see, it was no good. I saw that one go wide to the left of the goalpost. And so on your raised recycling, PAT is no good, and that makes our score now by the score of the Cleeper scoreboard, Union County 20, Broome 0. And our next sponsor that we want to bring up, and our sponsors spotlight right now, is our recycling sponsor, Raised Recycling, LLC in Cowpens. So we will pay cash for your unwanted junk, broken down, wreck, damaged vehicles. We also offer a variety of parts. So again, if you've got a vehicle that you would like to sell, an old vehicle, they will take it. Call Dusty at 864-590-3177. Centurions still got a long way to go, but have got to get their act together right now. They are beating themselves by mistakes and turnovers. Again, they are capable and high scoring on offense, but they've got to cut out the mistakes and quit giving Union County short fields to drive for touchdowns. Centurions have a couple players back. And the kickoff goes back, and it's going to be fielded back around the 14-yard line, running with a head of steam, looking to go, trying to turn the corner now. And the ball's out of bounds. Wow, that was fumbled again by the Centurions. They ripped it out, but thank goodness it rolled out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Number 16, Isaiah Brown.
Isaiah Brown on the return then, but the Centurions almost had disaster strike again. Almost coughed it up again.
The Centurions will start this possession 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, Centurions need to take a deep breath and regroup right here and go back to your game plan. You don't have to change your game plan. You still got plenty of time. You've got 7 minutes here to go into till halftime, and then you've got 2 quarters after that, but you just got to start. You need points on this drive right here. Ball given to the running back. That's Crooks, and he gets nowhere on the play. So with a gain of none, it is going to be 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Our kickoffs tonight are being brought to you by Larry's Trophies and Awards. We appreciate Terry Hall and Christopher and all of his guys that do a great job in providing our awards each week. 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. On the keeper is Brackett Brannon, and he's going to be sacked for a loss on the play. And that is a Concoctions Ministry sack on the play for no gain. Third down, 10 yards to go. Dropping back to pass. Screen pass set up, and it's dropped. Unable to hold the ball then was J-Mac, and it's going to bring a punting situation, and Noah Quinn checks into the game to punt, the all-purpose player for the Centurions. And it's going to be 4th down and 10. And this punt is brought to you by Coyle's Lawn Care Service, LLC. Again, anything you need with your lawn or landscaping needs, they can take care of. Good snap. Kick is going to be a nice booming kick that's caught at the 45-yard line by number 1, and he's going to be caught and wrestled down right then. That was Jeter. Jaquan Jeter on the return. And again, our punts are brought to you by Coyle's Lawn Care Service. Call Stephen for all your needs, lawn care needs. Okay, here we go. Union County on offense got good field position at their own 46-yard line. And we have got laundry on the field. It was timeout was actually called. And his timeouts are brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Again, appreciate what they do, that they've got great food that they cook down on the field before the games, and here with the hamburgers, the chicken strips, you name it, they've got it to eat, and it's good. I always look forward to having one of their hot dogs when I get here, that they have provided those. They've got new hats in, Centurion hats, tonight in the concession stand. And again, they do a great job of taking care of all of the athletic teams here at Broome High School. So the Broome Athletic Booster Club, and they will be hosting a Little League Jamboree coming up, I think, a week from Saturday. So, again, you want to check on that, too. If your little one plays Little League or you like Little League football, come check out their Jamboree. So there was no flag on the play. There was a timeout call before that. So the Yellow Jackets now have the ball on their 47-yard line. Black looking to throw, fires it over the head, and that ball should have been picked. It went over the head of the receiver, number 3, and right through the hands of Marquise Morgan, the Centurion safety. He would have had a pick 6 if he had seen that ball coming. Maybe the ball was blocked by the vision. His block was by the vision of the player who jumped up to try to catch it. So it's 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Black gives it to his running back, trying to turn the corner. He gets around the corner, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. So it's going to bring up, if he didn't get the first down, it's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd down, and the line to get the Stewart Paint Service line is the 43-yard line. 3rd down and about a yard to go. Centurions need a stop. They cannot afford to give up another score. And running back breaks the tackle. He gets the first down and rambles all the way down to around the 36-yard line. So it's a pizza in, 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. 5 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And our Cleaver Construction scoreboard reads Union County 20 and Broome 0. This is a big surprise. In the backfield, the running back breaks the tackle. They had him for a loss on the play, and he squirts free. Big Mikey Whitlow had him for a loss, and instead he squeezes free for a 4-yard gain. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7 yards to go. Union County with the ball, controlling the game right now. Centurions are lined up on the line right now, trying to stop the run. Shift the backs in the backfield now. Ball is passed over in the flat to number 3. He's got the ball and gets down to the 24-yard line. And it's going to be another pizza in, 1st and 10. Noah Quinn on the tackle, along with Grayson Bradley. And Union County right now is just doing what they want to on offense and defense. First and 10, twin receivers to both sides. The ball's handed off to a running back around the end, and he's going to be drugged down at about the 24-yard line, and big number 72 for the Centurions made the tackle. That is Lance Fowler. And that was Jeter, number 1 on the carry for the Yellow Jackets. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. 3:14, and the Union County Yellow Jackets are just eating the clock up right now. One of the best defenses you can have is a ball control offense, and that's what they're doing. They've got the lead. They're keeping the clock running and are moving the sticks. Dropping back to pass is Black. He's getting some pressure now, and he's going to be sacked on the play. And it is a Concoctions Ministry sack on the play. And we've got a timeout on the play, and our timeouts are brought to you by, again, our friends with the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Again, we thank them for all they do, and again, go by and check out. I bought some good-looking T-shirts last week, and again, they've got some good-looking apparel down there, though. And we want to take this opportunity right now, too, while we've got a chance, to thank all of our sponsors. Right now, our sponsor spotlight, and we want to start out with Pizza Inn, by Cleaver Construction, by the Broome Athletic Booster Club, by Memories Entertainment, LLC, by Spartanburg Waste Company. And again, also with Jeff Johnson from Fraser Roofing, Coyle's Lawn Care Service, Ray's Recycling, Larry's Trophies, Wayback Burgers, the Castler and Jerry Hughes Scholarship Fund. And we'll get back to some of our sponsors again here in just a minute. It is 3rd down, and the yard to go is down to the 16-yard line. Black checks off at the line. Dropping back to pass, he sets up the screen, and Jeter breaks the tackle. Had a man in position, but you got to bring him down. And finally, he gets all the way down to about the 19-yard line, but there is Landre on the field, back around the 20-yard line. And let's see what the penalty is going to be. The officials are discussing it along with, it looks like, the quarterback for Union County. And the penalty is going to be personal foul, face mask on the Centurions. So the mistakes are mounting up right now. And that's going to be a first down and move the chains for Union County. Our penalty flags are brought to you by Memories Entertainment, LLC. If you're needing a place to host a wedding rehearsal, weddings, or any type of event, call Eric or Christy Quinn. That Memories Entertainment is the place to be. First down now on the 11-yard line, Union County on the attack. Given to the running back, and he's going to be stacked up for little of any gain, maybe even a loss on the play. Centurions cannot afford to give up a touchdown here right before halftime. Broome will get the ball back, but they do not need to be down 4 scores at the half. Can still come back and win, but that basically puts pressure on your offense to have to pretty much score every possession in the second half. Clock running. We've got 2 minutes exactly in running. It's second down at the 11-yard line of the Broome Centurions. Broome trails already by the score of 20-0. And dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted. That's number 4 for the Centurions then. That's Marquise Morgan. And that's just what the Centurions needed. Do not need to give up another score before halftime, but huge play then by the defense. And again, our defensive stands are being led by Jeff Johnson with Frazier Roofing, 864-494-2154. So the offense comes out on the field now. It would be nice to be able to bust a big one here before halftime. Broome's got the ball first. Brandon going to keep the ball. He's got plenty of daylight to run. Now he fires it up the field. He's got a man up the field. It's complete to number 12 and all the way down to the 42-yard line. It looked like Brandon was going to run with the ball, and being left-handed, found his receiver, number 12, Amaje Martin, for a huge gain on first down. Dropping back to pass again. He's going deep down the field. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He had a man open. The defensive backs went for it. And that was Isaiah Brown would have gone for the score, and he's knowing it. Second down, 10 yards to go, 1:18 till halftime. Centurions trailing 20-0 on the Kleeper Construction scoreboard. Have twin receivers to both sides, one back in the backfield. Brackett Browning dropping back to pass. He's going to run with it, and he gets out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 5. So it brings up third down, and the line to get is 7 yards away at the 34-yard line. Dropping back to pass. Now running the ball, running for daylight. He's got the first down and gets out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. And it's a Pete's in, 1st and 10, keeping this drive alive for Broome. The offense is starting to show some life. If they could just cut out the mistakes, they can score points in a bunches. Ball is on the 22-yard line. Centurions with a new set of downs now. Looking to pass, fires it. And it will be incomplete. Had the receiver open, could not get him the ball, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10, 58.3 seconds to go. We're going with our wide angle lens right now where you can get the opportunity of seeing where all the receivers are. Brackett Browning drops back to pass. He's looking for receiver. He's been rushed. He's finding daylight. He accelerates. He's going to the house. Down to the 1-yard line. Kamaje. Brackett. Brandon on the run. And he's got 1st and goal for the Centurions. And we've got timeout called by Union County. And while we've got this break in the action, again, we want to take the opportunity to finish talking about some of our sponsors. And again, sponsors we didn't get a chance to talk to were about Castler and Jerry Hughes Scholarship Fund, that we'll be talking more about that during halftime, as they're our halftime sponsors. Brown's Chapel Baptist Church, and Chip Coleman, who is the team chaplain, is the pastor of the church there. Appreciate everything and all the time he spends with his team. By Stewart Paint Service, LLC, Frankie Stewart says that if you come in and say you saw his advertisement and sponsorship, then that you will get a discount on your painting purchase. Concoction Ministries and Faces of Total Victory Women's Ministries, to all of our women's athletes and coaches in the upper state. So again, Centurions will get the ball first to start the second half, and are trying to get on the scoreboard here before halftime. And it's 1st and goal right now. 47.5 seconds to go. The Centurions have got their timeouts. Ball is given, and touchdown Centurions! The Centurions are on the board with the touchdown, which is brought to you by, it is the Way Back Burgers touchdown on the run from the freshman. Now our PAT is coming up. And honey, you'll be proud of me. I didn't mess it up this time. She knows what I'm talking about. Nelson Dixon on to attempt the PAT. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So our new score on the Kleeper Construction scoreboard is the Broome Centurions now trail the Union County Yellow Jackets by the score of 20-7. We'll be back in just a second with the Larry's Trophies kickoff. Okay, Nelson Dixon up to kick off for the Centurions. Nelson's attempted one kickoff tonight. It was an onside kick. We'll see what the magician does with the ball this time. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. 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 going to be a pooch kick. It's on the ground, and Union County just does fall on it at their own 32-yard line. So we have 43.4 seconds to go. We don't know if they will get trying to get tricky or anything, or just take the halftime lead in by Union County here. Two receivers to the top of the screen, one to the bottom. Jeter in the backfield with Black for Union County. And he hands off to his running back, who's going to try to get around, and he's going to be slung down at the 32-yard line. Again, the touchdown before halftime was a big boost for the Centurions. Cuts it to a 2-possession score, and the Centurions will actually have the ball first to start the second half. 2nd and 11 right now, clock running. Less than 20 seconds to go in the first half. They may not even run another play. There's 18 on the play clock, 9, and I don't think Union County is actually going to run a play right now. They're going to go into the half, be content with leading at the half. And that's going to do it for first half action. That your halftime score is Union County 20 and the Broome Centurions 7. And we will be back with scores during halftime. We've got some interviews here at halftime on the halftime show that is brought to you by our friends with the Castler and Jerry Hughes Scholarship Fund. Again, this is a great opportunity. Castler Hughes was an educator and longtime employee of Spartanburg School District 3 and a coach. And his family has established a scholarship fund in his and his mother's name. And again, it's in honor of Castler and Jerry Hughes to celebrate their many years of combined contribution to education in Spartanburg County. A scholarship has been established through the USC Upstate Foundation. And the endowment scholarship requires a $25,000 minimum to be obtained within a 5-year period beginning on January the 27th, 2021. The awarding of the scholarship will begin 1 year after the money has been raised. Okay, the scholarship qualifications will be awarded to a South Carolina undergraduate major, education major, with preference to local student who carries a minimum of 15 credit hours per semester and maintains a grade point ratio of over 3.0. May be awarded to the same recipient each year for 4 years, provided the standards are maintained. If you have any questions or would like to be a part of the scholarship fund, please contact Mark Hughes, my friend Mark Hughes, at 864-506-0855. And that is the Castler and Jerry Hughes Memorial Scholarship Fund. It's halftime now here at Royal Stadium, and we're going to go to a halftime interview with our offensive player of the week from last week, the young man who had to step in and play quarterback last week. And I'm going to tell you right now that it was a rowdy place, that we had our biggest turnout we've ever had at Pizza Hen with players and students. So it's going to be hard to hear what our halftime guest had to say, but maybe you can make out some of what he's actually talking about, though. Good talking with him. That his older brother was a former player of the week here several years ago, though. But our halftime guest tonight is number 5 for the Broome Centurions, sophomore Grayson Bradley. So let's go now to that interview.
Welcome back to Pizza Hen. I'm Dick Cox, and we are having the play of the week segment on this right now. Spartanburg game, and our offensive game is Grayson. Did you ever think you'd be sitting here as player of the week for this Spartanburg game? Now, one good thing is you can take this and show it to your brother and say, I got one. Because he made some, he got several of them. And I have a feeling that being a young fellow like you are here, that we'll probably be seeing you some more over the next few years. All right, let's talk a little bit about last week. You've been playing a lot on defense. What was your thoughts? Were they good? What were your thoughts when you found out the middle last week before they started playing? I was a coach and I understand you played and was impressed what I saw then, though. But I thought you being placed in that kind of situation, I thought you did a good job, though. But what was it like the first couple of series? Fast. When you know, by watching the game and broadcasting, you would know I thought you played a lot of points. And I thought you played well. You say they're big and fast. Well, you're fast too. You're able to show some elusiveness out there and get away from them and make some plays. Would you in that position? You know, there may be a situation again with injury or something where you have to step back in that gosh, against one of the top teams in the state under your belt, that ought to give you a lot of confidence. But would you rather
And welcome back to Royal Stadium. We are actually having some technical difficulties with our interview, so we're going to let you watch and listen to the Broome Marching Band here during halftime. So let's go down to the field now and hear their halftime show. And the Royal Regiment Marching Band has finished their halftime show. I'm getting some messages with our signal right now as far as our sound. Okay. Let's see, are we getting our sound coming through is what I need to know now. If someone's out there in the truck, please let me know about the sound and how it's coming. And and the band has finished their halftime show now. And so we are working now on trying to get some halftime scores, but want to take this opportunity while we've got a chance to thank the people who pay the bills. And again, we want to start with our spotlight sponsors, Pizza Inn, who sponsors our drives, our 1st and 10 drive. We're at Pizza Inn every Wednesday night. Come join us. We usually get started around 6:30 and are able to honor our players of the week and go from there. As far as our coaches show we tape each week and honor the Pizza Inn offense and defensive players of the week. Also, our next sponsor is Memories Entertainment, LLC. And again, we want to thank Eric and Christy Quinn for all they do for helping our broadcasts. And again, if you are looking for a place, and sometimes it's just hard to find a place to have an event, then you need to contact Christy Quinn. And our number right there is on our board, where you can see that, or if you want to copy it down, though, by Eric or Christy Quinn. We thank them. They sponsor our penalty flags. Another new sponsor this year is Way Back Burgers. And Mr. Blackerby, we thank you for his commitment to Broome football. His son plays. His son's one of the kickers on the Centurion football team, Jonathan Blackerby. He's a senior this year, but we appreciate Mr. Blackerby being a sponsor. Wayback Burgers is located, a brand new building, just a little over a year old, on East Main Street in Duncan, South Carolina, and also has a location in over in Greenville County too. Okay, our next spotlight sponsor is Ray's Recycling LLC in Cowpens. And again, they are the people who are, if you've got a old junk vehicle that you don't know what to do with, and gosh, my father used to have a lot of them, then they will buy them. They will pay a good price for them. They're locally owned and operated. Call Dusty at 864-590-3177, but they'll be glad to take these old vehicles off your hands. Okay, our kickoff sponsor is Larry's Trophies. That with Terry Hall. Terry's been doing my trophies for me for years, but he does the plaques for our players of the week, and that we appreciate everything that he does as far as our awards and everything. Located on Highway 9 right there, but give Terry a call that he can meet any awards, trophies, plaques, whatever you need. Terry Hall from Larry's Trophies can take care of that. Our Cleepers Construction has been our scoreboard sponsor, and gosh, Shane Cleeper has been with us for a long, long time. And again, we thank Shane for everything he does and appreciate him. And we're going to next move on to the Broome Athletic Booster Club. That they are our timeout sponsors. We thank all the people with Richard Varner as the president. You can contact him if you would like to get involved in the Booster Club. That Cox Sports Broadcasting is members of the Broome Booster Club. And again, these people really work hard. They do a lot of things to support these athletes. Okay, our next sponsor in the sponsors halftime spotlight is the Jeff Johnson with the Frazier Roofing. Family, Faith, and Frazier Roofing, though. But Jeff is the sales manager. Give him a call today, and it's that time of year where you might want to get your roofs fixed up before wintertime comes or rainy season or whatever, that you need to get your roof in tip-top shape. Call Jeff Johnson at 864-494-2154 at Jeff Johnson Frazier Roofing. Our next sponsor is Keep It Clean. This is the Spartan Waste company there. And this is Mark Nelson, who is a Broome sponsor. That they are working hard to keep the community clean, and if you would like to use their services to help keep your area clean, your house, or as far as yard or waste products need to be hauled or anything like that, then contact Mark Nelson at 864-573-0123. So our next sponsor is a new sponsor also, is Coyle's Lawn Care and Services, and they are people that not only that they will take care of your manicuring your lawn, getting your lawn in shape, but they do have, the things you need for fixing your yard up, whether it be mulch or these types of things. But call Stephen Coyle at 864-266-9167. Brown's Chapel is a new sponsor for us, and they are our break in the action. And Reverend Chip Coleman is the sponsor, or the pastor there at their church, and we thank him for a great job that he does being the team chaplain. And again, you want to check with them, the number right here to call to find out for all their different ministries they have, for the worship opportunities, whether it be the morning service on Sunday mornings or the Wednesday night services for the youth or different people in the church. You want to make sure you get in touch with them on opportunities to get involved in their church. Our next sponsor is the Stewart Paint Service, LLC, with Frankie Stewart. Again, they will take care of your interior and exterior painting. They are licensed and insured. And call Frankie Stewart that if you see this advertisement and can tell him that, then he will give you a discount on your paint job that you sign up for those. So Frankie Stewart at 864-316-8494. We just talked about our halftime, which we're at right now. Sponsor is the Castler and Jerry Hughes Scholarship Fund. And contact Mark Hughes at 864-506-0855 for more information if you would like to donate to a great cause and be a part of this scholarship fund for a young educator. Concoction Ministries is our sponsor for our sacks on the play. Bill Cox is working right now on some of his fall and winter ministry opportunities, but you can contact Concoction Ministries. You can go to their website for more information of the things they do. And then our last sponsor that we want to mention tonight is the Faces of Total Victory. This is Kay O'Sullivan, and she does a great job of ministering to all the high school and college age female athletes and coaches. It's a unique ministry that she has done here for several years. She's in the process of some exciting things coming out in the near future, though. But Faces of Total Victory, again, developing the young ladies, not only helping and supporting them in their athletics, but being important role models, female role models in our community. And those are our sponsors, our Broome Centurion sponsors for this year. We appreciate them and for what they do to make these broadcasts possible. We're going to take a look now quickly at the upcoming schedule for the Broome Centurions, and then I hope to be back with some scores in just a minute. It's halftime now, as we have got just about 2 minutes to go in first half action, and our halftime score reads that the Union County Yellow Jackets lead the Broome Centurions by the score of 20-7. And we're going to go here and see if we can find some scores of interest in the area and high school action tonight. That Clinton leads Aiken 14-7 in the second quarter. Some other scores: Blue Ridge, a former Broome opponent, leads Eastside 14-12 at the half. Greer and Burns are tied at 7-all at halftime. Grayson, they must be a powerhouse. Grayson out of Georgia, which I heard they were really good, leaves Spartanburg 38-0 in the second quarter. Wow, they must really be a Georgia powerhouse. Malden leads Greenville Greenville leads Malden. Let me get this right. Greenville leads Malden 56-7 in the second quarter. Greenwood 7, North Augusta 0 at the half. Pendleton, who we played in week 1, Powdersville, who we played in week 1, leads Pendleton 35-3 at the half. Other scores of interest in the area: Woodruff trails Belton Honeypath 20-14 at the half, and Westside is beating Abbeville. This is kind of a shocker, 28-7 at halftime. RS Central leads Chesney 13-3 in the second quarter. Polk County leads Landrum 28-0 at the half, and Wren leads Hannah 21-16. Mallard Creek leads Gaffney 14-6. We saw Mallard Creek here in the Broome Jamboree, and Spartanburg really stuck it to them that day, so they must have really bounced back. Lawrence leads Chapman 7-0 in the second quarter. And let me see any others here. And I say a former that Broome will be at Travelers Rest in a couple of weeks on the road. In 3 weeks, we go to Travelers Rest, and Woodmont leads Travelers Rest 35-14 right now. And these scores that you have just seen are brought to you by our friends Shane Kleeper and Company at Kleeper Construction Scoreboards. So we are ready to get this game started back now. The teams are on the field. Broome will receive the ball first, trailing by the score of 20-7 here. And we're ready to get this party started again. Let me know in the truck if our picture's okay or how things are going here, that we're ready to start back. My wife is running the truck tonight, so I appreciate all the many things she does to support me and help me in our broadcast. Kickoff is going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line, and Centurions on the return up the field. Hold on to the ball, please, and out to the 31. Centurions were able to move the ball in the first half. It had 2 costly fumbles that stopped their drives. So here we go now. Let's see if we can go down to the action now. Hopefully you've got a good, clear picture now. We Spartan Waste, offensive drive. Now Centurions will have Brackett Brannon at quarterback, J. Mack at running back. And the quick pass is thrown out to the side to receiver, and he gets a block on the screen pass. Gets nice yardage out to close to the 40-yard line. And that is a man that's been kind of quiet tonight, Carlos Cohen, who is a game breaker out there, a playmaker for the Centurions. And it's our first pizza in, 1st and 10 of the second half. Keeping the drive alive here. New set of downs now. Handing the ball off to J-Mac up the middle. He's got some daylight. He's trying to break it. And he's going to have another pizza in, 1st and 10. So move the chains. Centurions across the midfield stripe. So move the chains. Apologize for the spam call in the middle of our broadcast. Sprinting out the pass now, looking for receiver. Fires it up the field. and a little bit too tall for his receiver. Cohen was the intended receiver. Second and 10 at the 39-yard line of the Union County Yellow Jackets. Centurions get a score right here. They're right back in the ball game. Again, this is a very explosive team that they were down 14 points to Chesney and scored 40 straight points to win that game. So don't count them out yet. Hand it off to the running back this time. He's going to be strung out, and he's going to be stopped for a 2-yard loss. And it's going to bring up third down. McGill is stopped. Loss of 2, and it's going to bring up third down and about 12 to go. They got to get down to the 35-yard line to get the first down. Sprinting out to pass. Firing it up the field. He's got a receiver, and it's caught. That looks like number 23 on the reception, Landon Deaton. Again, Brackett Brannon is a extremely good athlete back there, and he can make it look like he's going to run, but he can keep a play alive long enough to get somebody open. Excuse me, and it's a pizza in first and 10. Ball at the 27. Man in motion this time on the jet sweep. They're going to pitch it to Cohen. Cohen trying to turn a corner, trying to find a block. He gets around the corner. He's still going. He's still going. He's still going. And gets it down inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it. Let's see where they mark it. And that's another pizza in first and 10. Keeping the drive alive. Ball's going to be spotted at the 5, so first and goal. Ball's handed off to the running back this time. He's cutting in. He's cutting. Touchdown, Centurions! And that it looks like McGill. That is J-Mac on the touchdown. And it is a way back burgers touchdown for the Centurions. On the short run by Jalen McGill. On to attempt the PAT is Mason Dixon. Across the line for Mason Dixon. PAT is up, and the PAT is good. So our new score on the Cleapers Construction scoreboard reads, the Broome Centurions have now cut the lead to Union County 20 and Broome 14. Kickoff coming back in just a minute, but we want to take this opportunity while we've got a chance to mention our friends at the Browns Chapel Church. Again, the pastor there at the church is Chip Coleman. Chip is the team chaplain, though, but they are our Breaking the Action sponsors for this year, though. Check out their ministry opportunities. So we are set to kick off now. Mason Dixon teeing it up now. This kickoff is brought to you by Larry's Trophies. And it's going to be a pooch kick. It bounces and caught on the bounce and wrapped up about the 34-yard line. And that's where Union County will take over on this offensive drive. And Centurion defense is on the field right now. Centurions, last game that they were down big, defense pitched a shutout in the second half. And let's see what the defense can do now on their first possession in the second half. There's running back up the middle. He gets nice yardage on the carry. He's going to get out to about the 37-yard line for a gain of 5 on the play. Noah Quinn, whose name's mentioned about every time on defense on the tackle. He had some help then by Bryson Arrowwood. Black at quarterback for Union County looks over to get the play. Ball given to his running back, and he breaks the tackle, and he's going to get close to the first down, maybe about a yard short on the play. And Troy Agnew with the tackle for the Centurions. It's going to bring up third down. Let's see. It looks like they may have a measurement on the play. I think they do, that they are measuring for the play now. And our measurements are brought to you by Faces of Total Victory, who also sponsors our starting lineups. And it looks like that they got the first down, so they're going to mark it down the field for a pizza in 1st and 10 for Union County as they pick up their first down of the second half. High snap, ball's handed off to the running back. No, keeping the ball then was Black. He faked the handoff. No, running around the end down here, and he's going to be drugged down. Let's see, around the 15-yard line. Went out of bounds at the 20, though. Let's see what happened there. But they faked the handoff, and it was a great fake on the play. And it's a pizza in 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. So big play by Union County, trying to answer back with a touchdown of their own after the Centurions take the second half kickoff and drive down the field. All handed off right there to the running back. He's around the end, weaving his way down to about the 15. Noah Quinn again on the tackle for the Centurions.
Make it 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 5, ball on the 15. Union County already leads by 6 right now, here early in the second half. High snap again. The ball's going to be handed off to the running back. He's weaving his way through, breaks it outside, going around the end. And he's in the end zone for the touchdown. And that looked like Jeter on the carry. So Union County answers back with a touchdown. Let's see if they go for 2 here or whether they are going to kick the extra point. It looks like they're going for 2. I don't know why the play clock hadn't started. They're spotting the ball, moving it over to spot it now, but the Union County Yellow Jackets are going for the 2-point conversion. Lining up with the wide side of the field to their right. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver, throwing it up for grabs, and it's going to be no good. So your PAT is no good. And our score will be the Union County Yellow Jackets 26, the Broome Centurions 14, with the kickoff coming back here in just a second. Looking at our schedule, next week the Centurions will start a 3-week road process where they will be at Berea High School. We will be there to bring you all the action of Broome Centurion football, not only for home games but for away games too. And the following week we'll be going to Woodruff to take on the Woodruff Wolverines, and we will be at Travelers Rest the next week before we come back home to take on the next opponent. Ball kicked deep right now. Centurions on the return right now. Nice return out to about the 29-yard line. And that's where the Broome offense will start this drive. Kickoffs again are brought to you by Larry's Trophies, located on Highway 9 in Bowling Springs. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Correction, 28-yard line.
28-yard line. I stand corrected here. Here we go. Ball in the draw play, given in the backfield to McGill. He's going to be stacked up at about the 30-yard line. Pure strength by the true freshman. Got him a yard on the play.
Gain of about 2.
So it will be 2nd down and 8 yards to go.
That'll make it 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
And up the field with the ball up to about the 33-yard line.
Pass complete to number 1, Carlos
Cohen with the catch. And it's going to bring up 3rd down now. 3rd down and about 5. The yard to make is the 39-yard line. Big possession down here for the Centurions. 6:32 remaining third quarter action. Union County 26, Broome 14. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver. Dumping it off to McGill. McGill catches it, breaks a tackle, runs over a man, and gets the 1st down. Again, this kid is just a freshman. Got a bright future ahead of him here at Broome High School. Jalen McGill, number 21. 1st and 10 at the 45. A Pete Sand 1st and 10. Centurions have a new set of downs now. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. In motion is Cohen. They fake the handoff to him. Up the middle is McGill. He gets to the 50-yard line and is going to be slung down there. J-Mac on the carry. The J-Mac attack. Gets a nice gain on 1st down. So 2nd down, 5 yards to go. 2 receivers out wide. H-back position, a ball on the pitch. J-Mac with the run here. He breaks the tackle, gets across the midfield stripe and down to about the 48-yard line. And so the Stewart Paint Service, LLC, line to gain is the 45-yard line. It's 3rd down, 3 yards to go for the Centurions to keep this drive alive. Play being signaled in from offensive coordinator Brent Bridges. Got 2 receivers to the bottom down here. 1 up top. Keeping the ball, Brackett Brannon, he's got the 1st down. He is juking and jiving and gets to the 35-yard line. Kamaje Brackett Brannon, the junior quarterback, with the Pizza Inn 1st and 10, keeping this drive alive. Centurions moving the football.
That'll make it 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver. Screen pass is going to be complete, and almost breaking the tackle for a big play was Isaiah Brown, the track man out there, but he gets about 5 on the play. So it's 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Centurions on the march now. Trailing by 12, 26-14, midway in the 3rd quarter. One back in the backfield, 3 receivers at the bottom. Ball's going to be given to the running back. He's gone. He's going to the house. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Centurions. The freshman on the carry then. J-Mac, the J-Mac attack takes it to the house for the Wayback Burgers touchdown. Mason Dixon on to attempt the PAT. Wayback Burgers, located on East Main Street in Duncan and Greenville, South Carolina. Appreciate them sponsoring our touchdowns. On for the PAT is Mason Dixon. Snap is down, and the kick is up, and the kick is true through the middle. And our new score is the Union County Yellow Jackets 26, the Broome Centurions 21, and the kickoff is coming right back. And welcome back to Royal Stadium, the site of tonight's high school football action. The Broome Centurions taking on the Union County Yellow Jackets. These two teams have been big rivals for years. Always a good game when these two teams come to play. Mason Dixon is set to attempt the kickoff. Number 20. The junior kicker has it teed up and is ready to give it a wallop. The magician, let's see where he kicks it. Hocus pocus. He kicks a high end over end catch that's going to be caught at the 28-yard line and tackle right there. Still trying to get him down. Now they finally get him down. And so Union County will come back on the offensive tack. The Jeff Johnson Frazier Roofing defense comes on the field for the Broome Centurions to start the defensive drive right here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter action. We got us a good one tonight here from Royal Stadium. That time a short gain on the play by Union County.
Number 45, Bryson Airwood on the tackle.
And that is Airwood on the tackle for the Centurions. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9, a short gain on the play. Black looks over to get the play from the bench, the Union County quarterback. Drops back to pass, fires it off. He's got a receiver up the field to about the 48-yard line and is going to have the necessary yardage for the Pizza Inn 1st and 10. So move the chains for Union County. Centurions need a stop. Need a stop in the ball. Because I have a feeling they got the offense cranked up now. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. New set of downs for the Jackets. Snap the ball, given to his running back up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed at about the 47-yard line. Let's give him 1 yard gain at the most on the play. Whole host of Centurions on the tackle. Noah Quinn, again, the assassin. I think Noah's in on about every tackle. It seems like it. Outstanding high school football player. He's one of the best that I've seen at getting to the football. Second down, 8 yards to go. Black, the quarterback, changes the play. Looks over, gets the play now, gives it to his running back. He's trying to get outside and get to the corner, and that is going to be Grayson Bradley, who drives him out of bounds. Grayson was the quarterback last week and is back to his safety position this week, the sophomore, talented athlete. So third down. And the Stewart Paint Service line to get is the Broome 43-yard line. It is third down, 7 yards to go. Black takes a long time. Ben Black, senior quarterback, taking a long time getting the play. He's got Jaquan Jeter in the backfield with him. He's looking to flare it off to Jeter. He's getting rushed right now. He dumps it off, and it's going to be incomplete. Good pressure on the quarterback that time. And nice sportsmanship by big number 56, D.T. Thompson, who helps him up after he rushed him. And it's going to be a punting situation now for the Union Yellow Jackets. 4th and 8. Centurions are dropping 2 players back. Cohen back a single safety. There's the rush and the kick. Hits the ground, takes a good bounce. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. And the Centurions will take over the ball down deep in their own territory. Our punt is brought to you by Coyle's Lawn Care and Service, LLC. For all your yard care needs, whether it be cutting your grass, trimming the shrubbery, whatever, or if you need things like mulch, pine needles, or whatever, they can take care of your needs. So offense now. The offense on the field for the Broome Centurions. Dropping back to pass is Brannon. Brannon's got a man up the sidelines. Cohen, and it's broken up. But if he could have looked a little bit quicker and saw that ball on the ricochet, Mike could have caught it and gone, though. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Now bring up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Centurions on their own 11-yard line. 1:06 remaining here in quarter number 3. Ball given to the running back right here, and not a big hole there. He's going to get up to about the 14-yard line. So the Centurions are faced with a big third down situation right here. McGill on the carry for a 4-yard gain. The line to make, if you're going to get the first down, is about the 22. It's 3rd and 6. On the Stewart Paint Service, LLC, line to make. Dropping back to pass. And slipping, getting away. He's still up, and he's going to go down at about the 7-yard line. And Brackett Brannon gets sacked on the play. Tried to get free, and it's going to bring up 4th down and long. Noah Quinn checks in to punt for the Centurions. And that's going to do it. 3 quarters are now in the books. And your score at the end of 3 quarters is the Union County Yellow Jackets 26, the Broome Centurions 21. We'll be back with 4th quarter action here in just a minute. All right, the Centurion punt team. Noah Quinn is about 7 yards deep in his end zone. Union County has 2 people back, and Noah gets a good snap, gets off a good end-over-end kick that's going to hit and bounce and roll dead at the 45-yard line. Good coverage then, as Isaiah Brown was down quick to cover the kick. And Union County going to have good field position, leading by 5 points now, just underway in quarter number 4. Centurion defense needs to really step up this quarter right now. Cannot afford to give up any points right here. Ben Black along with Jaquan Jeter in the backfield for the Yellow Jackets. And we have a whistle, and I believe timeout was called. I'm not sure who it was called by. Timeout called by Union. And again, our timeouts this year are brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. And again, this is a group here within the school of a lot of family members, adults who support and work hard. The parents of players on the different teams work the different concession stands and work with the Booster Club. Again, this is just a total community effort and support group, the Broome Athletic Booster Club, who raises money to buy and purchase things for the athletes that they need for their teams, though. So support the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Richard Varner is their president. If you have any questions or would like to get in touch with him or find out how you could be more involved, call Richard Varner. 1st and 10 now. Union County burns a timeout right here. 11:49 remaining in your game. Centurions trail by 5. Good field position. The ball on the Broome 45-yard line to start this drive. It looks like Black's checking off at the line. They've changed the play. Man in motion this time is number 6. High snap, ball given to the running back, and he's going to be slammed down in the backfield. Big-time play by number 45. That is Bryson Arrowwood, the 10th grader. Read that play big time. So the Centurions with a big stop, a loss of 4 on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 14. The defense really needs to come up big here in the 4th quarter and give this Centurions offense a chance to come back and win this ball game. 2nd down, 14. Black in the backfield with Jeter. Fakes the handoff. He sprints out looking to throw the ball up the field, and he's got a receiver. Is caught at the 36-yard line, right at about the sticks. So we will see. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a foot to go. On the yard to gain is about 1 foot. Centurions need penetration right here. Let's see if they change up, maybe going a long count to try to draw Broome off sides. Ball's handed off in the backfield. They've got him, and he breaks the tackle, but I don't think he got it. They originally had him in the backfield. He fell forward, needed a foot, but let's see. And they give him forward progress. They're going to give him the 1st down. The Pete's in 1st and 10. Centurions fans do not like that call. They initially had him in the 2nd effort. He was able to squirt for just a little bit. He only needed a foot. All right, Union County with a new set of downs now. Man in motion right now. Ball's given on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. They had him for a big loss. He still's going to lose, and I think we've got a penalty right here. They may be calling a face mask. Let's see what the call is. Penalty, I think, is on the Centurions for a face mask. They're going to mark it off. Face mask against Broome on the Memories Entertainment flag on the play. So it's going to bring up 1st down and 5 now.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 8.
Or they're going to say 1st and 8 on the play. One receiver up top, to the bottom. Ball's handed off to the back in the backfield, and he's going to be smothered for about a 2-yard gain on the play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 5. On the tackle then was big number 54, Duvon Armstrong. 2nd down and 6. On the ball on the Broome Centurion 31-yard line. Broome cannot give up a score right here. It would be crucial to hold them out. 9 minutes remaining in your ball game. Centurions need to force a turnover or get the ball back. Ball handed off this time to the running back. He's trying to get around the corner, and he's going to be thrown back on the play. Run down. That is Jeter. Troy Agnew was one of the tacklers then, along with number 6, Preston Thrift. It's going to be a loss of a yard or two, and it's going to bring up third and about 7. The Stewart Paint service line to get is down at the 25-yard line. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Black looks over the defense. He has Jeter in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff. He's sprinting out, looking to throw it up the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Ball was a little bit too hot for him, and a good close then by the defensive back who pressured him. So it's 4th down. Down in this situation, it looks like a little bit too far for a field goal, and I think Union County's going for it. 4th down 7. Two receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Black at quarterback out of the gun, and it's got Jeter in the backfield with him. Dropping back to pass. Look, here comes the rush. He's throwing deep, and we got a flag. A flag on the play, which let's see what the call is. Pass interference on Broome. Penalties have killed the Centurions with a roughing the kick penalty earlier in the game that maintained a drive that went for a touchdown for Union County. Then on 4th and 7, they're called for pass interference that's going to keep this drive alive.
Pass interference on the defense.
So the ball will now be spotted at the 17-yard line of the Broome Centurions. 8 minutes to go in your ball game. This drive is eating up a lot of clock. One receiver to the top, one to the bottom. High snap, ball handed to the running back, and he's going to be hit down after a gain of about 1. They're going to say he got about 3 on the play. It's 2nd down and a long 6 or short 7 on the play.
It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Union County milking his clock right now. Changing the play at the line now. Black goes up, checks off to a different play. Gives it to his running back, who's going to try to bounce it outside, and he's going to be drugged down about the 10-yard line. A field goal would be big right now for Union County. That would give them a 8-point lead, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion lead. But we are under 7 minutes to go in your ball game. Here we go, 3rd down. Play changed at the line again. Ball given to the running back. He breaks a tackle. He's going forward. I don't know if he got the 1st down or not. They're saying he did, so it's going to bring up a pizza in 1st and goal now. Centurions need a turnover. Need a turnover right here. Ball is on the 6-yard line. Play being changed at the line again. Black barks out the instructions to his offense. Out of the shotgun. High snap, gives it to his running back, and he's going to be stacked. I don't think he got anything that time. 2nd down. Under 6 minutes to go in your game now. On the Cleepers Construction scoreboard, Union County leads 26-21 over the Broome Centurions.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd down, goal to go. One receiver split out to the bottom. Ball given to the running back, and he's going to be drugged down in the backfield again.
Number 72, Lance Fowler on the tackle.
And that is number 72 on the tackle then, Lance Fowler. Big play right here, 3rd down, and line to get is the goal line. Ball is spotted on the 6-yard line on the Stewart Paint Service. Yard to go. Would love to see another interception in the end zone right now. It's going to probably be a play-action pass. Centurions are going to burn a timeout right now.
Timeout. Broome. That's their first charge timeout.
And we want to take this opportunity right now during this timeout to thank all of our sponsors. By Pizza Inn, Cleepers Construction, the Broome Athletic Booster Club, Memories Entertainment, LLC, Spartanburg Waste with Mark Nelson, Jeff Johnson, and Frazier Roofing Company, Coils Lawn and Service Company, Ray's Recycling, Larry's Trophies, Way Back Burgers, the Castler and Jerry Hughes Scholarship Fund, Browns Chapel Baptist Church, Stewart Paint Service, LLC, Concoction Ministries, and Faces of Total Victory. Thank you to these people that make our broadcast possible. Big play of the game coming up right now. It is 3rd down and goal to go. The ball is on the 6-yard line. Centurions have got to have a stop right here. Cannot give up a touchdown right here. We've got 4:58 remaining in your ball game. Union County leads 26-21. Receivers to both sides. One back in the backfield. Jeter behind Black. He gives the ball, fakes it, throws it in the flat, is caught, touchdown. Threw it behind the receiver. He made a good catch, but he got back in behind and makes the touchdown for the Union County Yellow Jackets. And the kick is up, and the kick is no good. So our score is, on the Cleepers Construction scoreboard, the Union Yellow Jackets lead by the score of 32-21. All right, so Union County will be kicking off right now. The Centurions have got their work cut out for them as they trail by 11, a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal, and we've got 4:51 remaining. Centurions do have 2 timeouts left, but you got to get a score every time you get the ball now. And the kick is going to be down to about the 6-yard line. Up the field on the return, and that's Cohen. Cohen spins free. He's out to about the 40-yard line, and that's where the Centurions will take over on offense. The Mark Nelson Spartanburg Waste offensive drive begins at the 42-yard line. Centurions have got to strike quick. They have that capability. They have the speed. They've got 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. And looking back to pass, throwing the ball up the field. He's got a man open. He's going to go. If he got down the sidelines. Touchdown, Centurions! To the house on a 58-yard touchdown pass. It looked like it was Cohen on the catch. And it is a way back Burgers touchdown by the Broome Centurions. Let's see if the Centurions go for 2 here. I would. To try to cut it to a field goal lead. The offense stays on the field. 2-point conversion play being sent in. Ball snapped. Brackett Brannon's got a receiver and it's picked off. In the end zone, breaking on the ball, so the PAT is no good. So 4:25, the Centurions strike quick. You wonder here if they will go for the onside kick or whether they will try to kick it deep. Use their timeouts and stop Union County to try to get the ball back. That's the discussion right now. Do we kick it deep or do we go for the onside kick now? On the Cleepers Construction scoreboard, your score is Union County 32, Broome 27. We're right back where we started from about 15 seconds ago. But Kamaje Brannon connected with Carlos Cohen on a 58-yard touchdown pass, has got the Centurions back on the board. We're going to keep it right here as Mason Dixon, the magician, tees it up. Union County, not sure what they're going to do with it. You have an experienced kicker here. You might try to pooch one in a gap. And it's going to be a high kick that is called on the run and tackled at the 40-yard line, or 39-yard line. Again, that was a tough catch. If it hits the ground, there's no telling where it bounced. But that was not a bad kick then. That was a good kick. Centurions have got to get the stops right now. On the tackle then was Xavier Hill. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. Union County with the ball in a 5-point lead. And timeout. Let's see what the call is. Officials timeout. Don't know what this is about. And again, we have got, it's going to be a penalty on Union County, a 5-yard mark-off for illegal procedure. So the Memories Entertainment flag on the play is going to back them up 5 and make it 1st and 15. Two backs, H-back in the backfield, on the run this time, quarterback keeper. That's number 6 with the ball on the Wildcat formation. He's going to be stopped after a gain about 3. That was MJ Porter who ran the ball that time out of the Wildcat from his receiver position. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 yards to go. 3:51, clock running. Black taking his time, getting his instructions from head coach. 10 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. High snap, the ball's handed off to his running back. He's going to be hit and dropped at the 39, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Centurion's going to burn a timeout right now. Noah Quinn on the tackle for the Centurions. We've heard that name many a times, Assassin. Big play here for the Centurions on defense. 3 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in your ball game. 3rd down and 11 yards to go. The marker to get for the 1st down on the Stewart Paint Service LLC line to get is the Broome 49-yard line. Ball's currently on the 38-yard line. Again, huge play. Centurions, I think, have got 1 timeout remaining. Union County's got 2. Again, your score right now is Union County 32, Broome 27. Centurions need the ball back in the worst kind of way. Two receivers to the bottom, 2 up top. Ben Black out of the shotgun has got Jeter, Jaquan Jeter in the backfield with him. Centurions defense needs a stop right here. Dropping back to pass is Black. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle. He's still fighting for the yardage, and they're going to get him down at the 43-yard line. It's 4th down. Punt team checks on for the Union County. Number 74, Mikey Whitlow, had the tackle on the play. Clock running. Just under 3 minutes to go and running now. Union County taking their time. 20 seconds on the play clock. They can run it down to about 2.5 minutes before they call timeout and have to punt it. That's exactly what they're going to do, is burn the clock, call timeout right before the delay of game. 8 on the play clock. 7, 6, and then punt the football. 4, 3, 2, 1. And they call timeout. And here comes the punt team. Centurions will get it back with about 2 minutes and some change left, trailing by 5. All they would need would be a touchdown to take the lead. Centurions forced to punt, and they actually called a delay of game penalty on there right now. Memories Entertainment flag on the play for delay of game. They didn't get the timeout. Carlos Cohen back in single safety right now. There's the rush, and the kick is going to be bobble, now picked up. And he signaled for fair catch, so he couldn't run it. Even though he missed it, picked it up and ran with it. All right, here we go. 2:18 remaining in the game. The Centurions scored on a big play the last time they had the ball. 58-yard touchdown pass. Brackett Brannon's got the arm. He's got speedy receivers. Centurions, all they need is a touchdown. They trail by 5. With 2:18 remaining, 1 timeout left. Exciting ball game from Royal Stadium tonight. Brackett Brannon on the sprint out pass, looking for a receiver. He's being pressured right now. He gets away, and he's going to be sacked on the play. He should have gotten rid of it. He didn't. He's sacked back at the 10. Clock running right now. 2 minutes to go win your ball game. Centurions are facing second and forever. Have 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver. He's going to run it. He's got a hole. He's going up the field. He's looking for a block, and he tripped and fell down after he got the first down. Stop the clock, move the chains as a pizza in, 1st and 10. Smart play. He saw the opening. I saw it from up here. Tuck it, run. 1:35 left. The 1st and 10 for the Centurions. New set of downs. The ball on the 34-yard line. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Twins to both sides. Dropping back to pass. Looking for a receiver again. He's scrambling. He's going to run it again. He better hold on to the ball. He gets out to the 40. Let's see. That play took a lot of time. If the Centurions use a timeout or they get back on the line. Receiver's got to run back to the line of scrimmage. He's slowly walking back. You can't walk back in the last minute of the game. You got to get back ready to go. Dropping back to pass again. Here comes the rush. He's going to be hit. Call timeout. And they do. He's got to get rid of the ball. Can't take a sack there. You got to throw it away. Timeout Broome. We've got 56.3 seconds to go. And we've got 3rd down now and about 8 yards to go. Centurions have got 2 downs to try to move the chains. But they've got to sense the urgency when the clock's running. Receivers cannot walk back to the line of scrimmage. You have got to hustle back to get the play off, or you're wasting valuable time when you just walk back. Broome uses their last timeout right now. Need a huge play right here. Need a miracle play. Centurions trail by 5. Got a chance right here. All you ask for is have a chance to win it in the 4th quarter, and the Centurions have got it right now after trailing most of the game, getting off to a horrendous start. I'm making up new words. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. Third down, 8 yards to go. Dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver. It's going to be caught out of bounds. Did he get the first down? And it's going to be a pizza in, 1st and 10. Isaiah Brown gets the first down, move the chains. Centurions trying to give them a finish here at Royal Stadium tonight. 51.5 seconds remaining in your ball game. But they're going to come over and measure it now. I think Union County may have asked for a measurement. If it's not a first down, it's going to be really close. Let's see if we can go down and see. Well, if we can find them. We'll see what the official ruling is. First down. Pizza in, 1st and 10. Okay, so we got a new set of downs to work with. We got 51.5 seconds to work with. Centurions have got the talent. They got the speed. Got to execute right here, into the game situations. Dropping back to pass, looking for receiver, fires it up the field, and that one was thrown behind the intended receiver. He had to get rid of the ball too because there was a rush coming. That was a back shoulder throw, and I don't think Isaiah was expecting it to be thrown then. Second and 10, the ball on the 44-yard line of the Broome Centurions. Play being signaled in now. Three receivers up top. Dropping back to pass. Looking for the rush now. He's going to get hit, and he's going to get sacked on the play. We got to get back. Hustle back, hustle back, hustle back. Clock's running. Third down. No timeouts left. Ball being snapped is picked up on the fumble. He's going to be hit and sacked again. Clock's running. You got 4th down. You got to get back right now. You got to go for the home run right now. 8 seconds to go. Clock's running. Got the snap right here. Throwing it deep. And we got a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag was for. The play was blown dead, I think. We're waiting to see right now what the flag was for. It looked like the play was blown dead. I heard a whistle. Official discussion right here. See what they're going to do. Don't know what I don't know if the Centurions got set on that play, and that may be why they blew it back. They were trying to get lined up and get it snapped. Clock says 4 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's going to be an illegal procedure penalty against the Centurions. That ain't going to matter because you got to score on this play right here. Again, in looking at the field, they have got Union County's got guys playing 30 yards off the ball right now. Centurions will have one play to try to win the game right here. The final play of the game coming up.
After the penalty, it will be 4th and long at the 32-yard line.
Okay, 4th and basically right now is 4th down and 68 yards to go because you got to score. You got to have a touchdown on this play right here, or an interference penalty or something would give you another shot at it. Dropping back to pass. He's going to look to throw it deep. He's going to fire it up the field, and it's going to be incomplete, and that is your ball game. And your final score tonight from Royal Stadium is the Union County Yellow Jackets are going to come out of here with a 32-27 victory over the Broome Centurions. Next week we'll be at Berea to bring you all the action of Centurion football.